Welcome back to Extreme Barcelona here at the legendary Parc des Forum, and we are at the end of this weekend with the Action Space Mega Ramp World's Best Trick Contest for Scooter. It's going to be an epic competition, 8 riders competing, and this is the first time the competition is happening in Extreme Barcelona. The jump is 12 meters long. The run-up compares to a Flight 4 building, and I mean, I'm sure we can expect some world-first tricks as well. Also, there will only be one winner, and the winner will take home a whooping €7,500 prize pool. And I'm not here alone. Super happy to welcome back Will, aka White Trash Willie. Will, welcome joining us again and giving us all the scoop on the riders and the tricks.
I'm so excited to be here today, to be here for this historical moment. This moment where these boys get to go onto the mega ramp and display their greatest aerial acrobatic tricks, and it's going to be so awesome to watch. I feel like this competition has been in the making for a while, and huge shout out to Action Space for really making this happen and bringing the mega ramp to this, because the addition of this contest, I feel like, is the perfect thing to the trifecta of street, park, and now mega. So it's going to be one heck of a show, and I cannot wait to see what these boys throw down.
Absolutely. And Will, we just wrapped up the Mega Ramp contest for BMX, and 2 athletes competing in the scooter finals were also competing in BMX. So we're talking about Will Barlow and Romet Salik, and Romet Salik took the win for the BMX Mega Ramp contest. I mean, let's see how he does on the scooter finals.
It's pretty incredible how the muscle memory from a scooter will translate to a BMX bike. We've seen this pattern before with Ryan Williams being a scooter rider and then becoming probably the best Mega Ramp BMX rider in the entire world. It's so cool to watch Will Barlow and Rumet follow in his footsteps and take their talent from scootering and apply it to BMXing. You can see Will Barlow is stoked right now, and this competition is going to be so cool. I know all the boys have the fire in their eyes and they're ready to go out there and perform.
So with the competition format, we're also going to have 3 runs. The top 5 will go into the 4th round, and the best trick will count. So it's all about... Yeah, sorry.
I'm so happy to see Chris Ferris out there after his tough fall in the last competition.
Absolutely. Romet Salik took win in BMX Mega Ramp. Back up on the ramp. He's going to send it again. Crazy guy.
We got Richard Zelinka right there. He's from the Czech Republic. He actually has a mega ramp in his backyard that he trains on a lot. And once again, we got Hunter Frost. Hunter Frost is from Vacaville, California, near the Bay Area, and I know all the boys back home are going to be stoked on him. Right here we got Matisse. Matisse is one of the most technical riders in the whole world. He's great in the streets, he's great in the parks, and he's phenomenal in the mega ramp. So I'm so excited to see him go out there and perform.
Amazing. It is a little bit windy here in Barcelona, but it looks like the guys are not bothered by that, and they will fine.
The placement of this ramp in the forum area is so unique and cool. I feel like up top was only ever really utilized for like display skate parks and mini things, but I feel like adding a whole event up top, which is this mega ramp, is the greatest addition to Extreme Barcelona, and I think that this will be a tradition that lasts for years, and I haven't even seen the competition yet. I just know how good it's going to be.
Absolutely. I mean, I saw BMX just like an hour ago, and it was just next level. And also the fact that there's two athletes competing here with scooter. I mean, where does this energy come from? Where does this power come from? Definitely world-class athletes competing here in Extreme Barcelona.
It's amazing the amount of precision that they have to have when they're jumping over this ramp. I've jumped over a ramp similar size to this, and I remember that you have so much speed and velocity that doing tricks off the lip of this particular jump is a lot different than doing tricks off the lip of a jump where you would have less speed. The tricks that you're doing here have to be so pinpoint and they have to be so dialed in, or else serious consequences could follow. Here's Will Barlow. He's getting stoked. He's getting hyped up. He's actually from Australia. He's one of our only Australian competitors out here in Spain right now. He's been outside of Australia for a while, traveling with Richard Zelenka, another competitor in this competition. And Will Barlow is actually the first scooter rider to ever try a quadruple backflip on a scooter. And he is one heck of a rider who is probably the most wild man on a scooter. And he's dropping in to start it off with a double backflip to tail whip. And he lands that so clean, and you know he's so fired up after that.
Absolutely. And he has such great energy. I mean, he's just like dancing up on the start. That is like such a great energy kid.
I called that last trick as a double backflip tail whip, but he actually did a double backflip tail whip to bar spin, which is even cooler and way harder. Jordan Clark dropping in right here. He is our current world champion who just won a few minutes ago. Oh my gosh, and he was trying some sort of overhead inward trick, but got thrown off the ramp all funky, and he's going to want to go up and redo that. Wow, I think he was probably going for a triple inward or some sort of inward kickless variation, but I can't be sure. Hopefully he tries it again on his next drop.
He still has more tries, so you know the game isn't over just yet.
Absolutely. Up next we have Chris Ferris. He took 2 hard falls earlier today, but he has the heart of a lion, and that's not going to let him stop him. So he's dropping in straight into a cash roll to quadruple tail whip, and he sticks that so good. That was an amazing, amazing drop. Here, let's watch it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Cash roll, quadruple tail. He was posting about that on his story, and I'm stoked that he was able to roll away.
Nice.
Up next, we have your hometown hero, Rumet.
Go, Matsalik! Whoop, 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 Estonia! That is an absolute superstar. I'm so happy to see this kid doing so well in all competitions. Whoa!
Oh my gosh! Oh. And he does a 1080 front flip, which is a total of 4 rotations, back to back to back to back. 3 spins and 1 flip, all combined together. He is insane for pulling that stunt off first try.
I don't know how this is even physically possible. It's crazy. Crazy stuff here in Extreme Barcelona.
That puts him in a first place.
It does.
And that is rightfully deserved.
And reminding, he already won the BMX Mega Ram contest. So
he just won less than an hour ago.
He's unstoppable.
He's unstoppable. But right here we have Richard Zelenka. He has his own mega ramp in his backyard, so you know he's been training. And he starts it off with a 720 front flip bar spin. And that was incredible. It was 1 less spin than Rumet, but he added a bar spin right as he went off, making the difficulty of the trick that much harder. Up next we have Hunter Frost, the man, the myth, the legend from Vacaville. He's at the top of the ramp right now, doing a little bar spin, getting his nerves out, and he's dropping in right now. What is Hunter gonna do? He is doing a double backflip tail whip, and he does it perfectly. Oh my gosh, that's so cool to watch. He is one of the best people in the entire world at doing a double backflip, and he's been doing that trick, I feel like, at every single skate park he goes to, and it translated perfectly onto this gigantic ramp. So that was so awesome to watch. Up next we have Matisse. Matisse is from Switzerland, and he is an all-around amazing scooter rider. And he's going with a Wow, he does a backflip Superman to tail up, but unfortunately slides out a little bit. But I know he's going to come back, and he's gonna be able to land that on the next drop.
Amazing.
Look at him go. He does a backflip.
What?
He extends the Superman and then straight into a finger whip. So crazy. Up next, we have Will Barlow dropping in again. He landed his first trick. Let's see what he does on the second. And he's going for the triple backflip. Woo! A while ago, he landed the triple backflip tail whip on the Nitro Circus ramp in practice. Let's see if he's able to get the triple backflip today. That was a very close attempt, and he knows it.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Jordan Clark dropping in, rolling in. He messed up his first trick, but this one, he's just slid out of. He tried a triple front flip. He actually landed this perfectly in practice earlier. He posted the most smooth angle of this trick on his Instagram a couple days ago, and he makes the way he's able to pop off of that ramp and snap his entire body weight forward is unlike anybody else, and it's so cool to watch.
No, he still has one try to go.
One more try. There's 3 drops for each competitor. Up next, we have Chris Ferris dropping in, and he is going to do a front flip inward. Oh, and he just falls out of it. I know that he was probably trying to go for a front flip inward to bar spin, but we'll see him come back on the next drop for sure. Front flip inward catch, and right in that little time, I know he can add a bar spin. So let's see if he can do it again. Up next is the hometown hero.
Hometown hero, homeboy.
Rumet is dropping in into a... Oh my gosh! He didn't quite make it all the way into the landing that time, but he is a professional. He knows how to fall, so he is perfectly unscathed from that last attempt.
I mean, knowing how to fall is also part of the sport.
He literally just bounced up to his feet like it was nothing. Alright, next up we have Richard Zelinka clapping loud. He's ready to drop in. He's feeling the energy. He drops in right now. Going to do... Oh my gosh, he was going for a tail whip Silly Willy, which he was so close on. A Silly Willy is a front flip 180 to back flip 180. Altogether, it's a double front flip 360, and he was so close to landing that. But one factor that makes it difficult for Richard is he was trying it with the tail whip in there. Let's see if he can get it on the next run. Up next, we have Hunter Frost dropping in. Hunter Frost is doing a double backflip to tail whip. I think, again, I want to see on the replay if he added more to that. Dropping in. Oh, he did a double backflip bar spin. My mistake. So he did a double backflip tail up, and now he did a double backflip bar spin. Let's see what he's going to do on his third drop. Up next, we have Matisse. Matisse went for a really gnarly trick this last one. Let's see what he's going to do right now. He's dropping in. Getting all that speed. Straight into a... Woo! I'm pretty sure that was the same as his first trick, a backflip Superman 2 finger whip. Let's see on this replay. Oh, no, my mistakes. He just did a backflip tail whip. I know he wanted a little bit more than that. Let's see if he gets it on the next run. Alright, this is Will Barlow's third drop right here, and it's the third drop. He's trying 3 tricks. All the stars are aligning. Let's see what he does right now. Will Barlow dropping in. Triple backflip. Oh, and he just under-rotates it a little bit, unfortunately.
Oh.
I think he smacked his face just the littlest bit, but he's all good. He gets up because he is a warrior, and if anybody can take a fall and get up, it is definitely Will Barlow.
Absolutely.
Up next, we have our current world champion in the park division. I'm sure he's going to be going for the triple front flip again. So let's see if he's able to pull it off. 1, 2, 3. Oh. And unfortunately, he falls, but it's all good. He gets up and does a backflip.
Absolutely. And I mean, he's a rating park champ, so, you know, he's already won.
He's already won, but you know he wants more.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure he over-rotated on that one. I'm glad that he's all good. Alright, up next we have Christopher Ferris from Atascadero, California. The dead center of California, from a small town. I know everyone in Atascadero is watching their hometown hero right now go up and drop in. Chris is stoked. He's yelling at the crowd and he's dropping in. He goes for a front flip inward to bar spin.
Nice.
And he lands it perfectly. Oh, heck yeah, Chris. That makes me so stoked. Once again, Chris is one of my best friends, and I love to watch my friends succeed. In fact, I like to watch everyone in this contest succeed, because I think if everyone is able to land their tricks, everyone goes home happy.
I mean, I love hearing your comments on this competition, Will, because you have so much love and so much emotion and so much knowledge about everything.
I just love speedering. It's my passion. Rumette dropping in.
Oh, the fingers
No
crossed!
way.
No! No!
Oh my gosh. Rumette is risking it all out here. I'm pretty sure he was trying a 1080 front flip tuck. 1, 2, 3 with the front flip, and he just, unfortunately, does not land it. But up next, we have the Czech Republic hero, the man who has a ramp literally like this in his backyard, dropping in. Let's see if the Rich Paradise paid off on this. And unfortunately, he just slipped off. He was going for a really risky one right there. But he goes for a, oh my gosh. So he was trying a Spilly Willy bar, which is insane. Wow.
Absolutely.
Up next, we have Hunter Frost. This is his first time ever in Barcelona, and I know he's taking full advantage of it, competing in multiple competitions. And whoa, he is getting wild on that double backflip. I'm glad he's okay. That was intense to watch. He's literally pushing on his way in. So he was going for a double backflip bar twist, I am assuming, based on the way his body was positioned at the beginning of that rotation.
But I mean, Will, all these athletes are really pushing the sports here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. So, Batiste goes and he does the backflip Superman to, I think, double finger up on that one, or finger whip double. Let's see him drop in one more time. Betty Wap is getting hyped up. Yeah, so he does the double backflip, he catches it, or he does the backflip, catches it in Superman, and throws a double finger up out of that. That was such a great trick, and I'm so happy to see him roll away on one of his attempts. What this contest is doing for the sport is so amazing, because I feel like this discipline appeals to very specific riders, and it really gives riders who are very talented an outlet to show how good they are in the air.
Definitely. And I mean, it is the first time here in Extreme Barcelona, but I'm pretty sure this competition format is here to stay, because I can see from the crowd that this is definitely one of the fan favorites.
Oh, absolutely. You can see all of the fans crowded around the landing down there, waiting for their heroes to roll away from the tricks that they've been practicing. It's just an all-around great vibe. You can hear the music. You can just see the conversations that's happening up top. All these guys are so passionate, and they're all so stoked. And the coolest thing about it too is, like, these guys all hang out with each other. Like, Chris and Rich are next to each other. They were teammates for the longest time, but even though they're not teammates, they're still very good friends. And it's just cool to watch all of these guys, instead of being rivals, they're all just brothers. And I feel like that's something that's so awesome about scootering is there really isn't any competition. It's mostly just a brotherhood, and and a sisterhood. I can't forget about the girl riders out there. And it's just such a tight-knit community of people who genuinely love scootering and love each other.
Absolutely. And I mean, this is best part of the sport, you know. These kids are out there having fun, acing their sport, and also building all these friendships.
Friendships are the backbone of all of action sports. And I feel like without friendships, there wouldn't be any reason to progress your tricks. I mean,
absolutely.
You have the opportunity now to show your tricks on a grand scale called social media, but in reality, when you first start off, you're just trying to show your friends the tricks, and that sprouts into many opportunities, but initially, the initial reason is just for your friends.
Yes. And this is the last competition of this weekend here at Extreme Barcelona. But on the 9th and 10th of October, we're going to have same event under the Urban World Series program in Madrid.
It's so awesome to watch this series move from place to place and just be able to carry the hype and enthusiasm behind scootering to all the different places this contest goes.
Absolutely. And now the top 5 riders will have one more trick, one try, and the best trick from this 5 will win.
So right now we have Hunter Frost. He's made it to the top 5, and I know he's stoked. So he's actually going for a double backflip untwist, which is the opposite trick, basically the complete reverse of a bar twist, which is more common. So he's going for a double backflip untwist, which I don't know if I've ever seen before. So if he lands this will be a really big deal.
Very exciting.
The 5 competitors that are...
Yeah. Sorry? I don't know about you, but I find this ramping extremely scary. Very exciting, but very scary. What is your point of view? Because you are also a pro scooter rider.
There's definitely a lot of hype and a lot of enthusiasm, but there's this certain level of tension that I don't think anyone can look past. I mean, I feel like people are kind of waiting for anything to happen right now. They're waiting for the best moment of their life or the worst moment of their life. It's just a lot of emotion circling the air right now, and I feel like you can see that in the competitors' eyes as well as the people on the ground's eyes, just waiting in suspense.
Definitely. It's like we're waiting a little bit. Yeah, everyone here is stoked. I mean, it's such high energy here in Barcelona. It's just such an epic weekend, action-packed, full of so many great emotions. And I mean, Will, as I said before, it's such a joy having you comment on these events because I don't really know anyone who would do it better than you.
Thank you. I really appreciate your kind words. I'm so hyped that I get to be in this position and just talk about all my friends in such a positive light, because I think the coolest thing to watch from one friend to another, regardless of if they're scootering or doing anything in your life, is just watching your friends go out there and put out their 100%. Whether you're friends with people that are swimmers or football players or whatever, all you ever want to see is just 100% from them. And in competitions like this, anything less than the best is a felony. So they're going out there and they're doing their absolute best tricks and they're putting in their 100% effort. And it makes me so proud as their friend to watch.
Have there been any surprises for you during this competition?
I feel like the thing that I've been the most surprised about has been actually the viewership. I felt like with COVID there'd be a lot more restrictions and there'd be potentially a lot less people, but I feel like the turnout this year has been very good. And that's really awesome, and that makes me really stoked because I feel like a big part of this competition, especially for the competitors, is having that in-person crowd enthusiasm. And I feel like without that, it wouldn't quite be the same. So I'm stoked that the viewers get to be able to watch this, but also I'm stoked for the competitors that they get to have that edge on their side.
No, definitely. The competition this weekend in general is following all safety measurements. For sure, but it's a limited amount of spectators, but it's still filling up the stands, and it is definitely amazing to have events back.
what surprised you about this competition?
Sorry?
Oh, actually, we got Hunter dropping in right now for his trick, and he's doing a double backflip. Oh, he was going for that double backflip untwist, and I thought for a moment he had it, but the rotation was just a little bit off, and unfortunately, his shoe came off with the fall. But what I was saying is, what has surprised you the most about this competition?
I mean, I'm surprised about everything. As I said, like, I'm very new into the scooter world, so I'm really following this with so much excitement. I mean, like I said, like, I'm sold about scooters. It's just, I mean, obviously it helps that Romat is doing so well because Estonia is a tiny country and we all support each other.
So right now we have Chris Ferris going for that. Wow, so I'm pretty sure he was trying a cash roll triple whip to bar spin. Let's see on this replay right here. So he goes up, 1, 2, 3, catches it. Oh, he was trying a quad whip to bar spin. That's insane. Chris Ferris putting out maximum effort, especially after taking those 2 falls earlier today. It's amazing to watch him get up and put his 100% effort into this contest. Look at the energy that Will Barlow is carrying right now. He's just getting hyped up to this triple back.
That's crazy.
Let's see if he lands it. Oh no! And he actually falls off the bag, but fortunately, he got saved by the people on the side carrying the mat. So he, wow.
Well,
wow, I'm glad that he's okay on that, because there's been some close calls of people falling off this ramp this weekend, and I'm glad that he's okay.
What is he going for? Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Romet was going for that front flip 1080 tuck no once again, but unfortunately he did not make the full rotation. Isn't that incredible how fast he spins? There's no way that he's seeing anything when he's doing that.
Absolutely. It's just, I mean, it's ridiculous in the best possible way.
So here's Richard Zelenka from the Czech Republic. He's getting hyped up. I'm getting hyped up just watching him. I love Richard so much. He's such a great homie, a great friend.
He's already won. Look at the scores.
Oh, I guess he has already won. So he's dropping in. He's doing he was going for the 720 front flip bar spin, but he doesn't care. He's so stoked. Look at that smile. It makes me
so nice.
Him get so amped up. Oh my gosh, I know this is the moment that Richard has been waiting for. This relief, the release of the relief. Oh my gosh.
This has been an epic competition, wouldn't you say, Will?
This contest has been awesome. And honestly, if I have to keep it 100% with you, I think this is just the beginning. I think that this contest right here has set the bar for future Mega Ramp contests, but I think it's only going to get succeeded. I think the tricks that we're going to see next year are going to elevate the ones that we saw this year, just like that, because that pattern has continued in all the other disciplines of scootering, so I can only imagine that it happens here.
I'm 100% on the same page with you. But Will, I'm going to drop off for a few minutes. I'm going to go and do the interview with Richard Zelenka, and I'm back with you in a couple of minutes. So let's catch up in a few minutes with you.
Awesome. Well, guys, I really hope that you've enjoyed this contest, this Mega Ramp contest, the first of its kind here at Extreme Barcelona. We have our winner, Richard Zelenka, who actually has his own ramp in his backyard. It's called Rich's Paradise, where he goes out and he trains. Something unique about his ramp is he's actually built it with a big airbag as well as a landing right next to it. So it's a truly unique setup that prepared him for this exact moment. And you can see the emotion and expression on his face. This means so much to him, and this means so much because he's really putting on so much for the Czech Republic. Richard is an absolute beast in the scooter world. Recently, he has filmed his
first ever scooter mega ramp competition here at Extreme Barcelona. You gave us an epic show. Thank you so much for it. What are the emotions you're feeling about your tricks, the competition, everything?
I can't tell though. This is crazy. Shout out to Action Space for making this. Scooter life is a rough life, and they bring in big money for this, and I can't be happier. I told myself I'll do it for my grandpa up there, and I did it, and that made me so. I just want to cry, literally.
You can cry. You can do like winning tears. Congratulations! It's an epic competition.
So Richard has gone through so much in the past year. He filmed an entire video part, but unfortunately, the files got corrupted. So he had to completely refilm that same video part, which we are all very anxiously waiting for. And it really is to watch these moments unfold the way that they are. Like, it's such a beautiful thing to watch the tears of joys come out, because you know behind those tears of joy there's so much pain and there's so much struggle that has went into their craft. And to watch them come away and be able to not hold in their emotions, and like, these are tough dudes. These are dudes who literally get beaten up by their craft, and to see them cry at the end of the competition, it is such a beautiful moment, and it's something that they're going to remember for the rest of their lives, but it also shows this level of vulnerability that I feel like can bring everyone together.
Absolutely, and you can see so much passion and love and emotions that everyone puts into the sport. We had an epic weekend here at Extreme Barcelona. This was the final event. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I mean, I'm just full of emotions about the whole weekend, from skateboarding, BMX, and now scooter, and also the mega ramp competitions. And Will, thank you so much for joining us. It's been so interesting to listen to you, giving all the insights, all the scoop about the riders. And I know definitely for you it's been such an emotional competition as well, because you are friends with all these riders and you are a rider yourself as well.
Absolutely, this has been an emotional experience. I think that so much of scootering just is emotion. Once again, like, thank you so much for including me in this broadcast. Talking about scootering is one of my biggest passions in life, and I just love the community so much. And like I said in the previous stream, if you're a scooter rider, you're winning in life, because you're part of one of the greatest communities of people on the entire world, and you have a worldwide network of friends that is so hard to find anywhere else with it. And it's so awesome.
Absolutely. And anyone who's watching, don't forget to follow us at Urban World Series on Instagram. And also, in 2 weeks, we're going to be in Madrid. So 9th and 10th of October, you can watch our YouTube, and the same competitions are going to be running in Madrid. So it's going to be an action-packed weekend once again on the Urban World Series. And Will, thanks a lot once again. And I will be catching up with you very soon.
All right, well, have a good rest of your day, guys. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace out.
Don't forget, we have got the young blood hip-hop battle coming on and down at the main park. Oh, we got some more hats to give away. Oh, damn. So, we want you all to go to the hip-hop battle. So I'm going to come to this side first. If you're on this side, you got a chance to win a hat. Alright, next one. Who wants on next? You want to come this side if you want a hat, guys? Because we are going down to the Young Blood Hip Hop Battle. Oh, yeah, good catch.
Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running up the number, that's a lot of crime. Try to take it from me, must be out your mind. Lot of sun, smoky in the air, that's a lot of pine. Pockets running over with the dollar sign. Try to take it from me, yeah. Big time, big time, big time, big time.